All right, this is a lot. I recognize that, but I wanted to do a quarter one review. So we're going to talk about what we're doing as we head into quarter two, what worked, what I changed, and where I'm at. And yes, there are some planner fails along the way. All right, we're going to start with the main switch from quarter one to quarter two, and that is after about 8 years in my traveler's notebook. And just looking at this makes me very nervous because I'm going to love it. Like, yep, just picking it up and how it feels in my hand is very tempting to me. However, we're just going to get through this little video and then I'll have decisions to make, I guess, later. But for the past few weeks, I have moved out of my standard size traveler's notebook and into personal rings. The inserts are pretty much the same. It's just the system itself as a TN versus rings is what's different. A lot of my inserts are the same from Curvective paper, but I have been enjoying this. So that's the switch. I think I'm going to continue to use personal rings for quarter two rather than my traveler's notebook, but let me just show you how things kind of went down. I missed this insert from Sleepy Notes Club in January, but I do have February and March. That's not changing. We have Year at a Glance, school calendar, annual log, month views, still going strong here in the rings. For quarter two, I am making a little bit of a switch. So on my weekly, I've been using this week on two, and then just today I printed out this new week on two. I'm kind of using a hodgepodge of dailies, whatever I have in here. It's kind of a quick flip here, but rings are staying in the lineup as far as replacing the traveler's notebook so far. So let's talk about planner fails next. I was using this Ashley Shelley monthly. Again, I love this planner, and just looking at it makes me want to kind of try some things again. I was using this for content only, and I moved all of my content into my personal rings in its own section. So this is a planner fail for me. I don't know. I was just gravitating towards having everything in one book as much as possible, I think. This is gorgeous, and I might, again, end up going back to it. But for now, heading into quarter two, that is kind of out of the picture. I had also purchased the Hobonichi Techo for 2025, and I tried actually doing planning in this for January monthly, and I did some sticker testing with planner cake kits for the daily, but other than that, haven't really touched this. I also thought I wanted to do journaling in a separate system, and I don't know if I should consider this a planner fail, because one of the things in here is my commonplace notebook, which I knew isn't something that I'm in every single day that could last a good few years. These are from Sterling Ink. But the part of this that is the planner fail is this weekly. I have just fallen behind. I started out so strong for my journaling in here, and I do love it. But now my question is, since I am so far behind, do I want to go back and try to catch up? So you can see here, January 23rd is kind of where I stopped filling this in on the daily. And as I am filming this video, we are all the way into like March 24th here. So that would be quite a few weeks that I would have to go back and fill in. Now, my commonplace book, like I said, that's not really a planner fail because I'm not in this every day or every week, but I do have pages that I can fill up as the years progress. So kind of half and half on this standard size journaling system. I had also started last July this Day Designer. They're standard size, and the company actually sent me the mini size daily to try out. And I've really fallen in love with this size. It's a little more portable. So this standard size has been staying on my desk and not leaving. And then I'm just like kind of slowly dipping my toes into this for March. And I don't know if this will be something that I use going forward in quarter two. But I am liking it. I didn't have it at the beginning of March. I think this was like my real first day in here, at least, I think. I did some planning with some stickers. And I do really like this planner, just not sure. The problem with this is that, once again, having everything in one notebook. So I have dailies in this ring system, and so that's where I tend to go first. And then if I have time or I'm bored or I just want to sit and play in my planners, then I pick this one up. So we have that. I also have the Plum Paper Compact Vertical, and this is another situation where it's not my main planner, but if I have time, I am enjoying dipping in and out of this. It will not be a complete record at the end of the year. I can guarantee you that. I know a lot of you really enjoy the Plum Paper Plan with me's, and I enjoy doing them, to be honest with you. It's just not going to be my main planner. It's still a great planner. I still enjoy this planner. I will still probably dip in and out of this planner. So we're 50-50 on this book as well. Kind of a fail, kind of a not. I guess it depends on what the purpose of the planner is, right? So I bought this planner to try something new because I was bored, and it served its purpose, and it's still fun. Now, if I bought a planner to be my main planner and then that didn't follow through, I would consider that a fail. But part of this hobby for me is trying new things when I'm bored and playing around and having different things on hand to try. So I don't know. You can weigh in. Is that a planner fail or not? Let's get into some of the more consistent things that I can talk about here. So this is my Erin Condren planner that I did purchase back in May or whatever, whenever launch was, probably last April. And we're just going to flip through first quarter here, starting with January. This is considered, I consider it my main planner. It stays at home, but I do like this duo. If I had to pick two planners right now that I just, I can't live without, that's my system, it would be this combo right here. So let's flip through here. A really cute monthly kit from Planner Kate. I did do some of the journaling stickers here, and I don't mind how this looks at all. I am out of paper to print my memories. I just ordered more from Online Labels, so I'll be going back and filling those in. Notes page, and then we started with a weekly here. I'm covering up a picture of someone that I don't want to show, but we get the vibes here. Another nice week here with the blue snowy themed kit. Then went a little bit more vibrant with the Planner Kate. I really like Planner Kate kit, I should say. I like mustard a lot, actually, so this was a fun week. Then we went more neutral with a book themed kit. Into February, pretty basic month view. I need to go back and fill this part in still. Just some typical week views here. I really liked this kit in particular. And this kit surprised me because I am not a pink person at all, but I really like how the week turned out. And I think when I started this planner, I was kind of more hesitant on using some of these stickers that don't go like all the way across or aren't meant for this planner. But then as I'm looking back, these little bits and bobs end up being my favorite, or like a full box here. I don't know, I just like that. This is one of my all-time favorite weeks, and I'm not sure why. Again, not a pink person. I think it's because a lot of the pink is more of like a peach color, and peach with mint is chef's kiss in my opinion. So this was my favorite spread in this planner, probably since the beginning in July, but especially for quarter one. And then we're wrapping up March. You can see I have a little sticky note here to print off my pictures. I have my month notes going here. I think this was a really beautiful week, but I love green. It's probably my favorite color. We celebrated my son's birthday this weekend, so that was nice. Back to using these large teardrop stickers. I did that in, I think, that week that I said was my favorite. So I'm trying to incorporate things that I'm like, oh yes, this is why this is my favorite spread, and then use it again. But I like that week. This was my son's birthday week, which was absolutely crazy busy. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes the busiest weeks look the emptiest in my planner just because I don't have time to keep everything updated, or it's like I can either do all the things or write down all the things, but not both. And then doing the things always wins out for me. So a little bit lighter week here. And then this is the current week as I am filming. It is Sunday, March 23rd. And I have a couple of weeks ahead here prepped and my month into April. So we're going strong. As we look at April, Life Planner launch is in April 2025 for Erin Condren. I'm so excited. I'm receiving a collaboration box, so I'll get to share one of the new Life Planners with you guys and take a look at that. But yeah, going strong in this, and I can't wait to finish out. Are we already in, yeah, the last 3 months basically of this planner will be April, May, and June, because then in July, I'll be in my new planner. So that is super satisfying for me to have an entire year in one book. Okay, so we have for quarter two, where are we going? This book is not going anywhere. This planner, definitely going to finish it out. I think rings are winning over the Traveler's Notebook. And then this daily, when I have time, when I have moments to spare, maybe a few plan with me's in the plum paper, but it's not my main planner. And do I want to try to backfill that journal or just keep this as a commonplace book? Not sure. So that's where I've kind of landed for a review of quarter one and headed into quarter two. Let me know how you guys are feeling about your planner systems as we are a few months into 2025 now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you back on my next video. Bye guys.